Welcome to I Don't Give a Fact News, presented by Marianne the Lion, David Koch, and Andre Paramount Pictures. If you could do something to avoid people, what would you do? Carmen Jimenez told her family and friends 28 years ago that she had been blinded by an eye injury. Now, the truth has been discovered. This 57-year-old woman faked it so she wouldn't have to greet people. Carmen said that she was tired of seeing people and stopped saying hello, and that she had never been very social. And by pretending to be blind, she had avoided many social commitments. I love that strategy. Anyway, her husband told us that it was a very hard blow for the whole family to find out what was happening, although at times it seemed to them that she was watching television. It's totally understandable why he decided to divorce after finding out the truth. Carmen's lie has reached the courts since she has been receiving financial aid and personal assistance from the government all these years. David, would you like to meet the woman I was talking about? I think you have a lot in common with her.
Who are you talking to? Me? Nonsense. Hi. Have you ever heard the old saying, he who doesn't know God will pray to any saint? We have a clear example of this. A woman from the Philippines bought a green Buddha figure, or at least she thought so, just to find out after 4 years of devotion that it was actually a Shrek figurine. Apparently, after 4 years of daily praying, a friend came over to her house and told her that the statue was Shrek. Immediately, users all over Twitter joined the primacy with comments like, "Praise you, Shrek." Well, did Shrek answer? "I'm a believer." And this one is hilarious. 4 years. That's nothing. I've been praying and modeling my life after Shrek for 21 years. It looks like Shrek's religion had more faithful practitioners than we thought. And this hasn't been the first time that people's devotion is put onto a figurine. Last year on TikTok, a Spanish user reported that he found a lost toy of Lord Sidious, which is from Star Wars, in his grandma's shrine. There was a similar case in Brazil 7 years ago, where an elderly woman thought she was entrusting her prayers to San Antonio de Padua. It turned out to be Elrond, Lord of Rivendell from the Lord of the Rings saga. The list could go on and on. Of course, if I had the chance, I would join Shrek's church. Living in a remote slide by yourself is quite close to Buddha's teachings. Marianne, what famous character would you pray to?
I will pray to Barbie. It's so cute. Have you ever had problems with the sewer system in your city? For sure, we know a person in our audience who has experienced that. But not something like this. Jean Moulin is a French guy who decided to make a video for YouTube with something special, called orbits. Tiny balls that grow up by absorbing water. The more liquid they absorb, the bigger they become. Jan had the brilliant idea to put thousands of them in his bath. Well, after he wanted to get rid of the Orbis balls, he took the draining lid off and everything went to the sewer system. Days later, the sewer system was obstructed by the balls that were getting bigger and bigger. The balls finally overflowed through the drainage reeds. This concerned his neighborhood because everyone has got problems with his balls. Therefore, everything was blocked: toilets, wash basins, and kitchen sinks. Consequently, all of the town received a letter from the mayor notifying them that they were going to take care of Jan's problem. However, he also said that he will take a legal action against the responsible person for the whole problem that had affected the community. Finally, Jan stated that he didn't know how big his balls could get. And that's the story of Jens Bolt. Now, let's kick it back to David and Andrew for our weather forecast.
Thank you, Marianne. Well, not a lot of surprises today. We are still seeing quite a few clouds. We expect a few showers in the morning, so don't forget your umbrella. Wait, we now have a flood warning and a fire warning. Wow, look at that. I'm not sure how those can be happening at the same time, because weather is like that. Later, we are going to have a fresh and nice afternoon with temperatures above 200 Fahrenheit. Okay, if you want some drinking water, I guess it will be your best chance to get it. All of the water will be boiled.
Thank you, David. Nevertheless, we've been tracking a small cold front that has been moving in from the southwest here, and will be reached by it tonight. We will have a slight storm, but nothing serious. We may have pieces of ice reaching the size of watermelons falling from the sky. If you don't stay at home, you'll have a slight chance of death. That's all for today. If you want to know what's happening in the world, I don't give a fact is the right answer. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to our astrology forecast. These predictions were prepared just for you. Leo, no one knows how we are gonna die, aren't we? That's a good thing, although it would be wise for you to stay away from the train lines a little bit. Virgo, you will have a hard, important and complicated decision to make. It's gonna change your life. Will you take notes with a pen or a pencil in your classes? Choose wisely. Aries, I don't think you'll find true love this week, but you'll probably find that sex toy you lost a few months ago. You will only have to look for some good batteries to have some fun.
Libra, if you're feeling especially picked on and victimized today, it is not a coincidence. Your friends and colleagues have bets on who can make you cry first. Who is going to be the most malicious friend? Taurus, stop pretending to be perfect. Everybody knows what you really are. It's time to do what you want and leave others burning in hell. Scorpio, you might think you have skills for a good leader. You're wrong. Your mates think you're a pain in the ass and that you are only going to lead them to disaster.
Cancer, do you want to meet the person you have dreamed of so much? You will probably meet that person next week and it'll be totally disappointing. That's what always happens, but keep a positive mindset. Capricorn, your project is going too well to be true. However, one of your colleagues will screw it up. But good news, you will have a second chance to do it even better. Oh, your colleagues will have a second chance to screw it up too. Aquarius, how are things going with your soulmate? You know he's already making plans to get married. Just that it won't be with you, but with your youngest cousin. Pisces, there is no use fretting. Either tomorrow will be better or it will be worse. Probably the last one. I'm sure you'll find it out tomorrow. But don't worry, the day after tomorrow will be even worse. So enjoy tomorrow.
Gemini, I wonder what it will be like when you find out that your family has lied to you. You're not funny and your comments are boring, but they laugh because you pay the bills. Sagittarius, you will get a piece back from your teen romance ages. The porn magazine you forgot behind your bed when you were 16. Surprise, it is going to be found by your mother sooner than you think. And you're 30. Leave your mother's house now.